from internet. We will be opening up the lines. We'll be opening up the lines this morning, just in case some of y'all out there want to conversate. I seen a powerful movie last night called Race War. Man, it was nice. We're gonna have to have a movie night. Why is it so dark right here? Where's my eyes? Oh, I got on white. And this white is absorbing the blackness. And damn it, you can't, But alright. Seen a movie called Race War last night. Was a real nice piece. Give it time to pick up. There we go.
You are the first participant on this Uber conference.
So
please hold while we wait for the others to join.
And we're going to, of course, drink our water, get our toast done. But if y'all want to discuss the folk tale of the week, or if there's a specific proverb that we hit that you might want to cover, feel free to let us know. We could discuss that as well. We finished the little Black Sands comic book. Well, me and the girls still got to finish, but I finished it. I had finished it before, but, I'm a Patreon, so I get shit early, right? That's what happens when you be supporting good projects. You get it early. And, this is something that perhaps one of my grandkids might get. All right. So, once again, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simba production. And of course, this is the Daily Toast, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Live here, Gye-Nyame. I do 2-3 things at once. I'm my own hairdresser, my own makeup man, my own producer. Drink your water, my own soundtrack. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Oops. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Breathe, then drink. Grab the bottle, get that water. Crack that cap to get the water. Lift your glass and pour that water. Pour the water. Drink. Or should we say, live, pour, then. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Just move your body. Drink. Or should we say, move, then. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Man, raise your glass. Drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, drink, or toast. Breathe, live, move, toast. Take a breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Let's open up the chat lines. Lift your glass. 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 Pour your water. Pour some water. Pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Come on. Drink your water, family. Drink, 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 drink. Man, it's good to be on here with y'all today, man. Alright, so last night I got to see Race War. And it was a nice project. You know, a documentary. Not the typical documentary where you have people, you know, just have all black folks arguing, and not even arguing, but just talking about it. You know, Jason Black actually went to some white supremacists, Jared Taylor and Mark Spencer, and actually sat down with them and had a face-to-face and heart-to-heart conversation with it. Nah, it's on Vimeo. I shared the link on Gye-Nyame Journey. Let me just, everybody take a moment and take off your hat or take your pick out your head and bow your head, because the black signal right now is officially dead. The 614-300-1875 number passed away. A lack of resources, you know what I'm saying, led to his demise. It put up a good fight. We put up a good fight. We had a good relationship, but we had to let it go. We had to let it pass. You can find it on racewarmovie.com. It's racewarmovie.com. Yep. I don't have the tap song on, so we just throw it up and, you know, but we will be resurrecting it. Now, this new thing that I got is cold-blooded. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying. You got to opt in. I got the numbers and stuff, but it don't look like it's working, so I'm not going to throw the number out there. So then I end up throwing another number out there. We're going to have keywords so that you, racewarmovie.com, word, that you will be able to get back on, because we're going to get this popping off. We got the Kwanzaa piece coming up, so we're going to be able, with this new program I got, I'm going to be able to do quizzes for prizes, random picks for stuff. It is outstanding. Soon as they open up on Umoja and I'm able to get some time, because my classes start at about 10 a.m. But I am going to get to the bottom of why the system is not working for me, get in there and get everything out of it, and soon as I can, get everybody registered, because I can upload my data from Superphone up into this, hopefully. And if I can't, everybody could just opt in and we just build the list up naturally. We could have some contests and stuff like that. Give away some things, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. But, you know, if you want the Black Signal and you want to stay informed about what's going on with us, it's on its way back. But the 300 number, we got the Go get my trumpet, Cleve. Okay. We're about to send it off in the right way. So one of the points that hit me last night on that movie was that when Jason Black interviewed Mark Spencer, you know, and he's trying to get to the bottom of, you know, get through the niceness and all this and the you know, and Mark Spencer brought up a good point. He said civilization is ultimately based on oppression and slavery. Oh man, what one of the kids?
Shasha.
All right, we gonna say farewell to the something missing. Where's the
what?
There was a thing that you hold on. Man, y'all broke my trumpet, man. That was a goodbye song for the 300 number, a jazz tune that I call Goodbye 300 number. I wrote it just as we sat there. But he said all civilization is ultimately based on oppression and slavery. And that is something that we might need to kind of talk about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what?
Oh, you were playing it on.
Yeah, I was playing the trumpet, right? So, and I want to have a movie night. I want, you know, it's several movies we got to do. But I definitely think that we might need to see this movie. You know, and maybe I might need to build the whole Kwanzaa piece up around viewing this movie. I don't know. That and Mancala, because this movie, it covers white supremacy. It covers how to deal with it. It covers what's going on. I mean, the movie is a great conversation piece, and I think that it's best that we see it in groups. We can see it as individuals, but I think it's best that we see it as groups, so that we could actually sit down and have the proper conversation that goes with that movie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a powerful piece. You know, and it made me think, because this movie, and then when I saw Boyce Watkins' movie, as far as a documentary, it makes you wonder sometimes. It makes you wonder sometimes. Don't not even wonder, but we have the capabilities to produce our own documentary. Excuse me. Put it down. Y'all. I got that for y'all. Y'all don't want it. Leave it alone. No, you leave it alone. So I'm gonna go and drink this water, and we gonna go on and hold on. Let me see if there's anybody on Facebook with us. But the movie was real good. And I think it make a real good conversation piece for a movie night. Let's see. Go to my personal feed so that I get to the movie. So with this new black signal and this new camera that I'm getting, and maybe some other stuff I'm at now, I might have to slow down now because my car broke down on me. So, like I keep on telling you, man, we one step away, be one step away from falling totally off of everything, So, like I said, one major expense. So I am going to deal with the car issue and then make it through these holidays that's coming up. I still have to produce some ambrosia. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about going out and buying another bucket today so I can have my own bucket and I can have a bucket for the public. Because I kind of enjoy being able to have my own stash, you know what I'm saying? So, what else was it? It was, I can't remember. The movie was good. Check it out. If y'all get a chance, check it out. So, nobody gonna call in. Let's get to this toast. Let me put on some drinking water music. We're gonna put on Shechem song.
Is not drinking your water.
Nah, it's not drinking your water, but it's pretty good, Sasha. Trust me.
No.
Extra, extra. Read all about it. Come and take a picture of a live ass Mac. Putting it down like this here. You feel me? Now, as I rock the mic, live and direct. For you motherfuckers to feel me on this shit. My sound's profound and prolific, no one can be realer. I'm a giant who's defiant, call me Godzilla. Watch me lean to the side like a Mac would do. Or I can come off like a cheat trick and attack you for pissing me off, making me mad. I hate you shady punks for talking too much, pulling out heat. You fools don't it makes me jump. And it's gonna get rough. Sissy, I had enough, so now I'm calling bluffs. You talk too much, so shut the fuck up as I appear. Mad and pissed, I'm having a fit. It's too many haters to deal with. Ain't it a bitch? I see the weak twitch. Move some sheep's clothes will switch and men turn snitch. Time to put a shady ass in the ditch, right? Later on tonight, we gon' hit and get out of sight. Another job complete. That's how I got down when I was in the streets. Thanks to Elijah, there's no more evil. Let me praise to Allah Almighty God who set me free from Satan's misery. You two gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine. I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Fixing my wrongs to make them right. I learned from my mistakes, cut off the fake. I keep it real, I'm shedding light. You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine. I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Shaking the devil's grip, staying true to living. This is God-given right, so I fight this wicked government. I died and came back. I hustle with this wisdom as if it's a gang of crack. I was born to be a Mac, professional black, trained for combat. I'll explode on contact. It's best that you duck when I react. I'm writing exact, avoiding the devil's traps. It's hard to relax, living in a world full of demons and rats. He, from out of the Bible I read, that the meek shall inherit the earth, and the strong will lead as I proceed. Your end is near. To my family, friends, and peers, I won't be shedding a tear if you appear to be one of the wicked painters inflicted. Truly it must, in God we trust. The righteous will crush, another heathen go bite the dust. It's tough titty. If you follow the minister Farrakhan, then ride with me. FOY, MGT, fight for freedom, justice, equality. Satan, that ain't no stopping me. I don't owe none of you devils any apology. You feel gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine. I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Fixing my wrongs to make them right. I learned from my mistakes, cut off the fake. I keep it real, I'm shedding light. You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine. I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Shaking the devil's grip, staying true to living. This is God-given right, so I fight this wicked government. I know they feel me, these devils want me dead, but I ain't giving up. Like you gon' get the truth, you wanna kill me, come and press your luck. Click, clack, buck, buck, I don't give a flying fuck. Run up and get hit with a whole lot of hot stuff. And if I ain't served with enough, I got something for tough. Hillbilly type, prejudiced devils tucked in the trunk. You heard him, and all of the rest of them can get it. Ain't no discriminating if you hating. My bullets gon' rip it. Remember Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, Medgar Evers, Emmett Till. Pardon me, you devils can remember that. I got heat for those who never pay for old crimes committed back in the past. Now it's time I get in their ass. And no, I ain't forget about you sellout ass. Uncle Tom stool, pigeon bitch made fakes who hate Islam. It's hard to stay calm in the city where the itty bitty die. Only the strong survive. You feel me? You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, You gon' sip some wine, I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Fixing my wounds to make them right. I learned from my mistakes, cut off the fake, I keep it real, I'm shedding light. You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. You gon' sip some wine, I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Shaking that devil script, staying true to living, this is God-given right. So I fight this wicked government, you feel me?
Thank you, sir. Just wanted to add some jazz to the brother, to Shekels verse. You know, got many talents. You know what I'm saying? Got many talents. You know, trumpet ain't one of them. But hey, we can fake it as long as fake it till you make it. All right? Fake it till you make it. Right? All right. So first, giving honor to the creator. By whatever name you choose to call that creator, we lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say, Ashe. All right, from there, family, we move to our illustrious list of ancestors. Yes, y'all. Here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Tex, Sonny Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia, William Walker, Christopher Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend. Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fillard, Montague Pittman, Nomo X, Pet Mott, Rob Malika Pacour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Gail Pulley, and the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Sprouting, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Porter Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Selwell, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jerome Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kempty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitab Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howard, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, and Ellis Murphy. Let's get to shots out. Okay, shots out, Miss CeeLo, and then I see Miss Deion Watson on the line. What's going on? How you doing, family? All right, here we go. Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, Shelby McClendon, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Mazarine Colford, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Real Life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. You alright? Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashad Easley, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Irvin, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Morel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta. That's enough, baby. That's enough. Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becker, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Kirstine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, George and it's not Haley. George and Haley. No. George and Hallie. George and Hallie Johnson. Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jared Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, Uncle Buki, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, as well as Gypsy. Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Carlton Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines. Did I say Phyllis Lee? All right. With that, we say, and raise our cup, and we say, Ashe. Thank you, Miss Mosh. All right, from there, family, we move to the present moment. And as all of you know, let me go on. We got a new message down here. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see. We're moving to the present moment.
Damn, Rod, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
One of the Rocky movies, Rocky 3, I think. When he's going up against Clubber Lang, Mr. T beat the hell up out of Rocky. I'm gonna kill you, sucker.
It said I want to kill you, sucker.
And scared the hell out of Mickey, boy. They don't like to see no strong. They don't like to see no black man like that, boy. Matter of fact, there was a boxing match that I think might have happened where a lot of people was wanting the brother to get beat because he's arrogant. How dare you be so arrogant? Don't do that. It'll fall out. How dare you be so arrogant? What right do you have to be that arrogant? You know what I'm saying? It's something about that energy. Well, we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. How dare you? How dare you? You know, but family, I want to say great Imani to each and every last one of you. Activate those reticular formations. We're hunting for Imani. For those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith, or the closest thing that we could come to Imani in this language is faith. Harmony is the Modic principle of the day. Trust is the M7 principle of the day. The color of the day is red. I don't have it on. I got on white shirt and feel like getting the red shirt this morning. Gender is the Hermetic law. And today, the male name is Quasi. Cleve, it's your day, Cleve. Cleve is a Quasi. Quasi Low is a Quasi. That's why they call him Quasi Low. You know what I'm saying? We got a few Quasis, but I don't know if we got any Akasuas out there. That's the female name for the day. So, from the African culture, from the African-centered cultural virtue and value system, used by the emotional emancipation circle today in Wolof is Jom, a sense of honor and self-respect, account ethics, goodness of human nature, and Oju Ona, originality from traditional Yoruba. Let me make sure people know that the lines are open. Lines are open. Lines are open. 614-556-4535. I'll post it up right after we get done. So we lift up our glass to this present moment. We know that we have to do our work in this moment because this is all that we got. We lift up our glass and we say, I say, guess what? Well, from there we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Right? We toast our children. Right? Toast our children in advance so that they one day will toast us. And we say, I say. Then we move from there. We move to toasting all of our relations. And we say, I say. From there, family, this is your time, your toast. What is it that you need? You got a need, focus on it, because we call these ancestors up in this room every day. We call on the Creator and everything around. And we ask for some assistance. And we say, I say. From there, we move to toast the most beautiful, powerful, most inspiring individual in the room right now. And that's you. That's you. Right? We lift up our glass and we say, I say, I say, I say. I'm going to sip for a moment. Let's see. Let's sip for a moment. Let me go on and post this up. Boom. So now people know that the lines are open. So if you want to have a discussion, we can have a discussion about whatever it is that you want. There was a fight last night. I didn't see it. Anybody saw the fight? Big white boy versus big black dude. You know what I'm saying? You know, I understand according to what I'm hearing, of course, it was a good fight. You know. I don't know. Any comments on it? Anything else going on out there that we need to talk about? We had a pretty nice story that we didn't get to cover this week. So I guess we'll cover it or the next Kuji Chakalia. So I'm going to sit for a second, see if anybody called in. If not, the family week gone. Let's see if we got some tunes that we could play. Oh yeah, we sure do. Hold on. I know how to do it now. Let's do this. We're going to go here. Boom. We're going to go here. We're going to find us some nice little music that I had license to, so that, you know, we won't have no problem. Woo. But yeah, you go to my Gye-Nyame journey folder. Click on that. It's moving slow, family. So bear with me. Boom. Maybe I gotta click twice. Yep, I had to click twice. Let's see. I got my folder with Storm 9000 stuff in it. But I know I got a folder in here with music for the show. Because we got a lot of music.
Because my teacher said you have to write rules. And you have to write rules.
How did the bus stuff get in here? Hold on. Alright, excuse me. I don't know. It might be Cleveland's little...
Account.
No, Cleveland's little cheap thing. Hold on.
Roblox?
No, ain't no Roblox. Music for show. There we go. Alright. We're going to get us some music popping off.
Popping up.
Popping off, like I said, girl. No, not you. Let's see. All right. From well, we got Jasiri X, but Jasiri X got his stuff locked down. Come on, Cleve, this thing ain't working, man.
What I do?
I said this thing is not working. It's not moving. Yeah, the mouse is not. I mean, I could play some Roshan Roland Kirk. Walk amongst the vine. Where is my G house? Well, my G house folder. Well, there we go. So, let's go and open the G house folder. I got all license for all that. Track 1, 2. I think it's track 7. No. Let's try track 5. Will it play? Shouldn't have to download it. I should already have it downloaded. So much for that one. Alright, let's go to downloads. Oh, yeah, I have to translate this. So I ain't gonna have no music, fam. I ain't got no music. Thought I had a shortcut. I'd like to thank y'all for bearing with me. Because everything I play now, right now, will be problematic. Alright, let's get off of this page. Oh, here we go. Should be able to play now. Alright, let's see. This is some Google, you suck. I mean, it's just like, fuck. Got all this stuff and just, I mean, I gotta go through all this. Come on, man. Oh, we're gonna try this. I have to download it. Yeah, I mean, it just be on some bullshit. I mean, it's like, yo, I just want to play a track of music. It shouldn't be this hard.
Stop! You're spitting into the
Stop
thing.
it, girl. Stop it. Crazy, man. The stuff I go through just what? I ain't talking about you. Here, I'm playing some music till the music come on. Let's see what's going on. Y'all ready? This revolutionary mind. My little brother Jamon Jones.
niggas on your block is bitches. Motherfuckers go to jail, turning fags and snitches. This is a motherfucking new beginning. I came to make bread, break legs and friendships. Only loyal to the guys that was there in the beginning. At a time when I was down and out, I thought I was finished. Got down for niggas when they couldn't handle their business. Life and death situations.
Stop. I got to this one of the brothers we toast every day. I got to come on.
I blaze my cannon. I've been crushing motherfuckers when they was barely standing. But it's funny how people change, act strange and different. Much love for my gangsta ALI in prison.
Alright, here we go. So, that OG house stuff.
Gye-Nyame house. Prime life. Hey Jones. Yo. I swear to God, most niggas on your block is bitches. Motherfuckers go to jail, turning fags and snitches. This is a motherfucking new beginning. I came to make bread, break legs and friendships. Only loyal to the guys that was there in the beginning. At a time when I was down and out and thought I was finished. Got down for niggas when they couldn't handle their business. Life and death situations, dog, I blaze my cannon. I've been crushing motherfuckers when they was barely standing. But it's funny how people change, act strange and different. Much love for my gangsta ALI in prison and Black Mark. The blaze cops doing time in the pen. Only reason why I rap is to cop me a Benz. But I'm good, hood rich, fresh hoopty with tents. Experience 9 Luger with the extra clip. When we ride it sounds something like this. For those who don't know, SK sound like this. Beretta pump sound like this. Gorilla crime life ride like this. Gye-Nyame motherfucker, I'ma die by this. I never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. Revolutionary line. Blaze the K in my earlier days. All the boy do is go and do shows on stage. 21 years young, bitches set my age. For life I rate bricks, bitch, respect my gauge. Beside talents like a ghost town, stacks of hay. And my block like a million nigga march parade. Niggas go cop best but can't guard they face. Dog, I help niggas get their life to God like Mace. Fuck clubs, I do songs for mosh pits and raves. Hoes bouncing around the thorns, got ass for days. My fist slick, a white t-shirt and J's. And I'm sorry, but your flow is not appealing to me. Motherfuckers drop 40s when they listen to me. Only hot shit you got is songs featuring me. Bitch, please, I'm too smart, I should've stayed in college. But I settled for a chicken, giving head like a scholar. And I won't stop rapping till I see $1 million. The street shit is easy, beat don't even bother. You can holler if you want it. If you're flossing, I'ma take it. Your jaw, I can break it. There is no escaping the crime life essence. Understand you in the presence of a hungry motherfucker that's trying to make it. You'll get slapped if you cake it. Don't slick talk me. I'll support that weak shit, so don't lean on me. For those who don't know, SK sound like this. Beretta pump sound like this. Gorilla crime like this. Gye-Nyame motherfucker, I'ma die by this. I never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. Revolutionary mind's amazing. Y'all bitches can't fade it. Too slick for any chick to try to play. Too much game for that. Now they stretch more hoes than you have in this pack. Now them blaze more guns than you wish you had. Eyes low when the old school white willow and hash. To a bitch crib so I can grab a pillow and crash. I'm like first cause I can't be last. I'm like the worst thing to cross your path. I'm the suicidal thoughts when your depression's bad. I'm the feeling that you get right before you blast. I'm the hunger pain felt when you down in your last. I'm the itch sensation that crash. And you punk motherfuckers really need to be glad that I don't pump motherfuckers full of lead when I'm mad. Got freeway flow that crashed. I'm like the Bill Gates' guns rap. Motherfucker, you can holler at those who don't know. SK sound like this. Beretta pump sound like this. Gorilla crime life ride like this. Gye-Nyame motherfucker, I'ma die by this. I never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit.
I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. For those who don't know, SK sound like this. The better pump sound like this. Gorilla crime like pride like this. Gye-Nyame motherfucker, I'm gonna die by this. Never asked to be a gangster, hood made me this. I never asked to be a writer, God gave me this. But I always been a fighter and my life ain't shit. I'm a motherfucking rider, bitch. Revolutionary mind.
Ooh, Revolutionary Minds, J. Jones, that Gye-Nyame House compilation. You know, it's crazy that, you know, after he passed away, after he was murdered, the only way that we had really access to him was because it was like he was speaking to us from the grave. So, I mean, like I said, you know, I kept all of my boys' stuff. So, I mean, all the stuff that I got, and then Kid Magic got a whole bunch of the other stuff. You know, so, you know, I mean, like I said, we've been on a path for a long time, and there's been many transformations, you know, and I just can't help but I wonder what he would be doing if he had survived, you know. But hey, you know, we got the memory alive, so we know that everything is good, right? So, shouts out to his son Kamisi. And with that, yo, family, since nobody calling in, that means that we are here by ourselves on Gye-Nyame Journey. I want to remind you, and I want to thank you for stepping into the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, you know this is a Daily Toast. You know what we do. You know what we do. You know what we do. Sasha, come tell them what we do. Tell them what we do.
What we do?
We strive.
Why we're up there now?
Alright, family. Something else I wanted to announce. Oh, y'all know Kwanzaa season is coming up. I meant to post on the timeline. So let me go and post that up on the timeline. Because you know that we have to we're going to be raising these funds for the Kwanzaa celebration. And not only we're going to be raising the funds, we got room for vendors. We also have room for people to get in the book. I can't remember. My mind go blank. I can't remember so is Columbus Kwanzaa. You go to the site. I'm gonna link it up for you. I'm gonna post it up for you real quick so that y'all can go and get it. I want y'all to get it. Don't want no excuses, right? Where you go directly to the site. Columbus Kwanzaa 365. Right? I'm posting it up. Boom. There we go. And on there, right on that site, you can register to be a vendor or submit your business listing. Right? For the directory. Come on now. Also, for those that want to donate, you can donate as well. It's time for us to get it. It got some nice images from last year's Kwanzaa. Man, we was doing it, boy. Oh, man, there go Bub. I had Bub and Cleve working, man. So, yeah. So, you know, and family, I hope to see you. Of course, you know, like, we're going to have on, here, let me, on the business listing, on the business directory, we're going to have an original piece of art. We have an original piece of art created. So this is going to be a coffee tabletop book, right? Listen, family, I mean, if you don't do nothing but get your name in it, right? $10 space, you know what I'm saying? Get your kids' names in it, right? You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be the beginning of something big. This idea came across the Kwanzaa committee, because Brother Ayende was like, we need to do something more with the book. The book can't just be the dumb blah blah. I should be able to open my goddamn book and find me a plumber. I should be able to find a dentist. I should be able, and you know, and he was right. You know what I'm saying? So now we done elevated the book to a point to where we can list businesses, whether you got a side business, your business, you know what I'm saying? The school gonna get an ad, Gye-Nyame Journey gonna get an ad. I might get an ad for that ambrosia. Hell, I'm thinking about getting a table so Gina could do some vending, because Gina vended for me before, even though she did lose my profits. But you got to learn, right? So the directory, Tawi Family Vision, the 2018 Citywide Kwanzaa Planning Committee will be hosting the 52nd Kwanzaa celebration on December 26, 2018 to January 1st, 2019 at the King Arts Complex, as well as, I see they ain't put my, as well as Millennium Community School. Kwanzaa is not a religious celebration, but a community celebration acknowledging all the work and accomplishments that our community has made for the year. Kwanzaa is an event for the entire family where we honor the elders of the community, uplift adults, and showcase our youth. We are seeking business owners to sponsor our community celebration and be listed in the 2018 African American Business Directory. Tawi Family Village has led the citywide Kwanzaa celebration for the past 51 years. It is a 501(c) organization. Your sponsorship support is tax deductible. So family, listen. Not only do you get to put your shit in the book, it's a tax write-off. Can't beat that. You can't beat that. Right? Then on top of that, it's in a piece of art. And the art is going to be not auction off, but we're going to do a raffle, right? Where you get the tickets. And by the end of Kwanzaa, the last day that we come together as a community, we will do it. And I am going to let the person know who won over the Black Signal, because I will have it running by then. On top of that, because I'm going to be sending it out and allowing people to enter. I'm going to figure it out, man. I got to figure out how to integrate this Black Signal into the whole Kwanzaa piece, because I want people to understand that we are trying to establish something that's real. We're trying to establish something that is a generational process, a stabilizing holiday process that we could plug our children into, our young people into, and they look forward to this time of year coming. Not just the Christmas shit, but they be like, woo, Kwanzaa. We get to show what we've been practicing. We get to show what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? The community, we come together and we feast and we have a good time and we get to link up. And you know what I'm saying? These holidays, we set up the market. See, and this is a major piece, because this is what's coming for Gye-Nyame in 2019. Family, listen, we have to develop a market. Look at African civilizations. Look at ancient civilization. In markets is where the cross-cultural connection came. In markets is where the economics started to grow. So we got to develop a community market. Well, first off, you already know we doing the vegetables. I got the ambrosias, the t-shirts, the books and stuff. But then we got other people out there that's producing stuff, that's bringing stuff in from other places. And we need to have a market where we could come together on a monthly basis and run into each other. You know what I'm saying? And boom, get those ideas flowing and get that economic, that reciprocity going within our community. Not just the reciprocity of right and wrong and somebody. No, the reciprocity of, I give you $1, you give me a product. I take that product and I use it, and I come back and I give you another $1 and you give me a product. We got this exchange going, right? We got this exchange going. That's reciprocity. But we get so spiritual sometimes that we forget that these concepts deal with everyday life. So when we talking about Mayat and we talking about the Nguza Saba, it ain't no deep as, what the hell is this? Klein, I ain't on that shit. It's the principles and all. It's not complicated. It's not too deep. You know what I'm saying? And these holidays that we're trying to throw, the Malcolm X celebrations, the Marcus Garvey celebrations, the Queen Mother Moore celebration, the ancestral celebrations, the Kwanzaa, and all those things that we're trying to do, these are small steps toward that. But one of the next steps that we're going to be working on as far as Gye-Nyame, first we got to, I ain't going to say first, but we got to get this news, we got to get this newsletter, not just the hard print, but, being able to distribute the news and our views on it, and maybe get some people involved with the whole political piece so that we can start really breaking down and looking at some of the issues that's coming up, and really have expertise, have our experts, our community experts, to talk about the most important politics that we should be involved with, and that's the local ones, right? So we could talk about what we need to vote for, why we need to vote for, have those debates and shit like that within our community, so that we can go and get a united front or fall out if we need to. My issue is, let's just get the information out there, right? Let's have the discussions. Not just get the, because what's been happening as a political group, we just been getting information out there. So we need places like this. We need places where we come together and we can have those friendly conversations, those friendly debates. And that's what a market does. That's what a market does. And I think one of the major pieces that we've been missing in all the nation building that we've been doing, we've been trying to build up these institutions and all this stuff, but we haven't built up the basic economic foundation for the average person, right? I need some shea butter. What the fuck? Where, what I'm saying? We got stores and shit, but is there a place where I could go once a month and go, and not only, I'm not just going, I need shea butter, I ain't think about it, but, all these people coming together, this food being prepared, I go and purchase the food, I go, and I say, damn, I need some shea butter. So I got a place I can go and get the shea butter, and not only get good conversation and exchange ideas and stuff like that, because during the market, you can have workshops going on. During the market, you can have a yoga class, you can have you can have exchange of ideas taking place. And this is the next step for us. Right? I know I said I was going to leave. But we're seeking business owners. Okay. Sponsors can make a donation for as little as $10 towards the cost of the celebration, for as low as $10 for an individual, and $15 for a business. Sponsor names will be listed in the 2018 African American Business Directory. See the cost for quarters, half, and full page. Family, Gye-Nyame need to come up with 5 pages. 5 pages. 5 pages. Right? Actually, I would like to push that up to 10, but I can't speak for the whole family, because we got there's a lot going on and shit. There's a lot going on, but I think we could get 10. I really do. You know what I'm saying? And that's like $1,000 towards the whole Kwanzaa celebration. So. I mean, as y'all can tell, I'm hyped about it, man. We are in December. I mean, some of y'all been riding with me on a daily basis for, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is incredible to me. And I'm looking and I'm seeing the numbers increase and shit. And I'm like, man, all we doing is pulling out the glass, singing my little silly drink your water song. And it's like people really vibing to it. I walked into my job the other day, and the brother was like, "Man, that was a good daily toast this morning." What? What did ye say? He said, "Hey, man, that was a good daily toast." I'm sitting up here like, damn. Then I walk by, and somebody be like, "Drink your water." I'm like, oh shit, I better watch what I say. But hell no. You know what I'm saying? This is our space. Right? You know what I'm saying? We got to build. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand that everything that we do has to be adding to the total product of our community. It's about us. About us being us first. And by us not being us first, we are destroying the very country we exist in. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And a lot of people don't want you to understand. Right? When we start focusing and making other struggles more important than ours, we are robbing the country. We are robbing the place where we live. Because if we don't up our struggle, how can anybody in the world take America seriously? You know what I'm saying? You going around giving justice to everybody else, but you got this group of people that y'all been fucking over for the last 400, 500 years. Your whole economic system is based up on what these people's done. And yet y'all have not addressed their issues. You have not addressed their issues. Come on now. And black folks, by us allowing people to carry on this imaginary thing and not confronting them with the truth that they need to deal with the grievances that we have first before we deal with those Hondurans, before we deal with other immigrants, before we deal with LBGT or whatever the hell else new gender fluidity shit that pops up. We need to deal with our shit first. Period. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be worrying about gender. We don't need to be worried about anything that does not directly have us dealing with who we are. Tone Talks broke it down. He said we need to talk about the wealth gap inequality. We need to talk about reparations, and we need to talk about the prison to how many of us are in prison as black men. Right? Those are the three major things, and I agree. You know what I'm saying? Wealth gap inequality, because you're going to have to deal with race once you deal with that, and then the whole reparations piece, right? And then the whole prison, this whole mass incarceration shit that's going on. If we don't, you know what I'm saying? And it's very basic, and those are. And thank God somebody just still, because that could be dealt with on all levels of government and in all levels of, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the wealth? How do you feel and how do you propose to deal with the wealth gap inequality in America, especially when it comes to black folks being able to ask these questions? How do you feel about reparations for black people? And when somebody be like, well, once we give reparations to the black people, we got to... No, nigga. Hold on. Slow down. Slow your roll. You don't have to do shit, because y'all done proved that you don't have to do shit. We're asking you directly, how do you feel, and what is your stance, and what do you propose if you get our votes to do about reparations for black people? And I know a lot of y'all be like, Brother Hatim, you wasting your time with that. But, like I said, I don't say nothing when you smoking that weed or drinking that wine. You know what I'm saying? I got ways that I waste my time. You got ways that you waste your time. I just like to be productive with a lot of the ways that I waste my time. Right? I'm always thinking about, how can I bring this message across? How can I bring it across? Because, and getting right back to what I was saying, the market will give us an opportunity to be able to discuss this. And I'm telling you right now, family, the market will be a major boon for us if we are able to pull it off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm calling on my Gye-Nyame family, right? And I'm calling on all those connected to us loosely so that we could really start having a market. You know what I'm saying? Well, so we could have not only products to sell, right? We can also have the classes. So when I'm talking about drinking water, you know what I'm saying? There could be somebody that comes in that's an expert on that, right? You know what I'm saying? Water and why water is important to the body. We can invite somebody in to really have a real discussion about that. And why it's not good to drink some of the sink water and what's being put in it. And then also have somebody come in and talk about the diet. You know what I'm saying? The coach the appropriate diet. And have somebody come in and talk about the breath. And have these conversation places where people can have them. Have a place where elders come and chill. Have a man collar tournament once a month. You know what I'm saying? Where the community put up maybe, you know what I'm saying? The money we raised, you know what I'm saying? Some money we raised, we take a piece of it and be like, boom, the best man collar player. You know, and the reason I pick man collar is this, because we are able to establish the rules. So we play it in a unique way. Chess, you can't do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Chess, you know, we could say that we created chess because I done heard the arguments, Moors, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. We can't claim that as our own. But Mancala, in the way that we play it, because we have established the rules, we can take total control of that. And that's cultural. We be like, boom, who's the best player? And what's cool about Mancala is that somebody from Sasha's age to somebody that's 75 can play. So Sasha could be playing with somebody 75 years old and possibly beat him or maybe lose to him. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of you practicing and knowing the rules and being able to count and see the very basic things where elementary, where pre-elementary a child, a preschool child can get it, as well as one of our elders. We can do stuff like that. But hey, this brother had Tim. I ran my mouth enough. But family, I'm going to post up this link. Let me go and save it. We need sponsors. We need sponsors. Grab your $10, your $20, your $100. I know some of y'all got some $100. Grab some of that. Put an ad in. You know what I'm saying? Hell, some of y'all want to get together. Let's go on and recreate the Daily Toaster list and put all of the ancestors that we have so far on the Daily Toaster list. This might take about 2 pages. Those of you that would be interested with me to work with me to go on and get the Daily Toast list in there. Oh, damn, that's hot. Like I said, those that will be in. Let's put the Daily Toast list in there. The whole one. This is not the whole Daily Toast list. You know, I have to add, I need a whole nother page because we have a whole nother page. And I'm thinking that as a Daily Toasters, I'm thinking that we should at least be able to raise enough money to get 2 pages so that we can put all of our ancestors in so that every morning people can read along with us while we doing it. And we can add on. And every year we just add on to eventually we just take over the whole damn book. That's hot, right? That's hot. Now, another thing that's going to be available, we are going to have a pack where you know what I'm saying, you know, during Kwanzaa, where we're going to be able to have to get the t-shirt and get some of the books at a discount. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not discount, but at a nice price. And then also we're going to have some contests. So get ready. Get ready. I'm not playing. Y'all going to have to listen into the show. I'm going to be dropping little hints for the contest, and the first one to text it in, you're going to have a certain time limit, and then the program that I got will be able to randomly pick a winner, and that winner will receive the pack, and we will mail it to you, or we will bring it to you, or whatever, and we're not playing. Now also, along with the marketplace, family, I need to get the writers. I need writers, right? Because I can't write it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm running my mouth, so I'm running out of material. So I really don't have the time to sit down and type, because what I'm doing right now, I used to get up and write in the morning. But now I'm doing this. So I need individuals that are able to write and to communicate ideas clearly so that we can have us a newsletter that is going out. From Daily Toast, Gye-Nyame journey, period. Everything we're doing, everything, you know, anything that interests you, I want people to write about what they know about. I want people to write about what they love. So it's not a task. You know what I'm saying? Also, I need somebody that is also good with this equipment so that, you know, because why I'm seeing Tone Talks did a documentary. Jason Black did a documentary. Boyce Watkins did the documentary. You know what I'm saying? Listen, family, we need to do a documentary about what the fuck we doing or something. You understand what I'm saying? We need to put something together. And we got people in our community with the skills, or some people we could bring in with the skills that could document what we're doing, right? So I'm not playing. So 2019, we got some shit to do. You know, cause you know, shit. I'm like I said, one car breakdown and shit. I'm out the game. Miss Jackson is on the line. Columbus Kwanzaa 365 celebration December 26th to 29th at the King Art Complex, and on December 30th at the Millennium Community School. See you there, family. That's what we talked about at ASCAC study group. That's why we need the directory. The Hub Community Development Corporation put it in the Daily Toast It's hot. I'm thinking. So, family, all those that are interested, because I know some of y'all checking me out after I'm off the air, please get with me. I will have the black signal up soon so that, you know, like I said, we can put the money together. We can get about 2. Because I'm thinking this right here is the very first one. And then in this book, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 pages of ancestors. Why not make them the centerpiece of that directory? You understand? So that everybody could read along with us when we're doing the daily toast and be like, shit, I'm adding my ancestors to that. So like I said, you know, so next year we got 5 pages. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? You know, because we able to pay our way. So all those that will be interested in that, y'all got my number. Y'all can inbox me. You know what I'm saying? We could, I'll put up a link to where actually I'll put something on Gumroad for those that want to participate with that. And throw some little prizes in there or something so that we could go and get this damn Daily Toast piece into the directory. Because I'm telling you right now, family, directory is a piece of art. So you're going to be able to put it on your coffee table. People come in and look at it. And the art this year is going to be cold. But I'm telling you right now, I want y'all to imagine the art in 3 years. When we have established Kwanzaa in a way to where everybody right now everybody already know. But I want people to be on the edge of their seat waiting for Kwanzaa. And then we have enough people that are, in a sense, generating income within from us, that we're able to be like, look, we're auctioning this piece of art off. So now the ballers in the community got to come out and you got to show out. You know what I'm saying? This piece of art we starting at $200, $400. What? Oh, $750. That's how we want to get it. That's how we got to get it. And I know that right now there's not a lot of money in the community for us to be able to do that. Even though some people going to get on here and argue with me about that, I could dig that. If you got it, then show your ass up there and buy all those tickets to prove me wrong. Right? Because you know what I'm saying? You go in, you buy all the tickets, prove me wrong. I'm just saying I don't think we got it like that to actually do an auction. Now, some of the boomers got it like that, but shit, I'm not a boomer. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the way it's looking, I'm a doomer. You know what I'm saying? If we don't handle our business, I'm a doomer. You know what I'm saying? So, so we got work to do. So here is the link to the Kwanzaa for sponsorship, for getting into the directory. So if you want to put your ancestors in there separately, or you want to do a salute to your children, you know what I'm saying? You could do that as well. I mean, there's so many different ways we could use this directory, but this is going to be a piece of history. And you know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to pull out and show your children and your grandchildren, and some of us going to live to our great and our great great grandchildren to where they're going to be able to access. Papa, what was you doing during this time when we was poorer than we ever was, and justice was worse for us than it ever was? What was you doing? I was going to work every day trying to support my. That's some bullshit, Grandpa. Papa, that's some punk shit. You should have been out there with Brother Hatem. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught. Don't get caught. You know, I know a lot of y'all get mad. Don't get caught out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Papa, what was you doing? I was, I knew it. My papa was a punk. Oh my God. Mama, what was you doing? Let's talk about something else, baby. Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those. You know what I'm saying? And then be one of those that after everybody died, you be lying. You know, I was out there. When we established Kwanzaa, and we made it major. We made it, I was there. And I was there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Then they say your name, your child goes somewhere and say your name. Like, you know, one of the things about Cleve right now, Cleve would go all over this country and people would know him, right? Let him stay and teach them what they're supposed to teach him. Cleve got relatives in the Native American community. Cleve got people in Chicago. Cleve got people all over the country from the work that I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of getting the money together to get him to where we need to get him. You know what I'm saying? And there's a whole group of us like that have connections like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been out here working. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about everybody, right? But I do know the work that I've been doing. So, hey, family, this is Brother Hatim. Click that sponsor link. Go on and support Kwanzaa. Stop playing. You know, because I know some stuff going on. But like I said, you know, I'm like, yo, this cultural holiday piece is a very, very important one. Very important. You know what I'm saying? We have an opportunity to lay it down in our generation, you know, and establish something that our young people have to compete with. You understand what I'm saying? Can y'all make y'all Kwanzaa liver than ours? Can you make it bigger? Can you make it more widespread than the one that your ancestors did? You know what I'm saying? Eventually. So, but family, I ain't gonna hold you up no more. I'm out. Peace.